Hello and welcome to this interview here in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. My name is Lassana Bamba, and together with me today is Honorable Mohammed Dukuly, President-elect of the Federation of Liberian Mandingo Associations in the United States. Mr. Dukuly, welcome to the microphone.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
We just concluded the election of the Federation of Liberian Mandingo Associations in the United States, and you emerged victorious. What's the secret behind the victory today?
Well, I want to thank God for the opportunity and to be able to serve in this process, and also in the capacity to serve my people. As far as secret, I think what anyone can bring to the table is sincerity and passion. My intention to be president for Formosa is not one that someone forced upon me. It's one that came as a result of my commitment to my community and my country, Liberia. And that's something that stemmed from my life activities since I was in Liberia as a student in high school. I've always wished the best for my community. And upon my matriculation here, I also decided to align myself with the progress and development of my community. And it is with this sincerity, this passion, and this motivation that I also served Formosa as a member of the Education Committee, thereby enhancing my understanding of the affairs of Formosa so as to prepare me for future leadership. As far as my victory does not come from my efforts. My victory does not come from my ingenuity. My secret beyond my victory is the trust of the people. I think the Mandingo people believed in themselves, and they believed in me, and they saw some qualifications in me, and they saw the need to give me an opportunity to serve them. So it is not my success, it is their success, and it is my challenge to live up to their expectations.
So when you talk about living up to the expectation, what are you expected to do now in order to satisfy the community? What would be the first priority since indeed you have already gotten what you wanted?
My first priority as I stand here is to establish a committee that will be purposely occupied by ex-officials of Formosa, so as to keep them included and engaged. In essence, we want to maximize their talents and resources. These are people who have brought very warm and energetic ideologies to the table of Formosa. And just because they have left office, it does not mean that they are not a part of the community, and it does not mean either that they have ceased to possess those ideologies and potentials that they could bring to the table. And so what we see in our leadership is to create a committee that will ensure the perpetuation of those talents, those brains, and those ideologies that were once propounded or shared by those ex-officials. So my first priority is to establish a committee comprised mainly of ex-officials. This will be a signal of our efforts unceasingly to unify our people. And we hope that that committee will be a committee that will remain firm and very forceful and objective in criticizing affairs and bringing suggestions, and will continue onward even after my administration.
Alright, the bull during the past administration headed by A.B. Kroma was referred to as a dead bull, and now he also managed to regain his post. So what are you going to do to encourage A.B. Kroma to work in the interest of the community, even though he did before, but I mean to wipe away that accusation or allegation against him for a better Formosa, for a better Mandingo community?
Well, I wouldn't say the bull was dead. Neither would I justify why the bull was allegedly dead. But I think what I will surmise is that there was the level of stimulation we see in our community today, the level of interest that has arisen as a result of our involvement in this process, in itself is a manifestation. The level of stimulation that has arisen in this process as a result of our involvement in itself is a manifestation that we are here to do nothing less than the best for our community. And that sends a strong signal to any and everyone who is involved in this process that we are going to be held accountable for our deeds. And we see that being translated into the chapter. They are becoming very involved, they are becoming very accountable to the community, and that will also translate towards the leadership of the mission. So I believe if the leadership of the mission is on point, the board has no choice but to be on point.
Okay, finally, sir, you called on opposition, or you said you were not calling them opposition, but we are all members of the Musa. You call on those that ran against you to work in collaboration with you in order to achieve a positive goal for this committee. However, what is your final message for the Mandingo community, the Liberian society, and people of the United States and other parts of the world? What is your final message today?
We have come a long way as Mandingos of Liberia. Our forefathers worked their fingers together and poured blood for us. All of this was meant to establish a legacy that we can cherish and help perpetuate. What we need to do as a people is not to reinvent the wheel. It's not to perform any magic. But we need to be sincere with ourselves and to become committed to a common cause. And that cause is the unity of the Liberian Mandingo. If we are united on a front and use that unity as a basis for our collaboration with other Liberian tribes, we will find ourselves crossing bounds unimaginable, reaching heights unreachable. That's what we stand for as a people, and that's what Liberia stands for. So I'm taking this opportunity to call on all and every Liberian Mandingo to come together in concert, unite, galvanize our efforts, forget our myopic differences, those things that have kept us apart, those things that have led us to operate in pockets. To come together as one body and as a big part, to join the movement, to move not just the Mandingo community forward, but to move our dear country, Liberia, forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. My name is Sana Bama, and with me today is the President-elect of the Federation of Liberian Mandingo Association. We've been discussing his victory today and what he hopes to do for the community. Once again, we say thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.